We're walking through the Stroh Center right now on an inside tour. Dave Meyer and myself, this is Jim Elsasser. We're looking right now at the front lobby, the ticket windows. As I peer here to the left, this will be the team store. BGSU bookstore team store will function the team store sales right here. And turning around and looking toward the east, right out this vicinity is where you'll envision seeing the large Falcon statue. All right, we're walking down the corridor that leads us to the locker rooms, men's, women's basketball locker rooms and volleyball locker rooms. Bringing you down this way, also have an area for a team lounge, which will be dedicated to our student athletes. As you can see, they've already started to hang drywall. They've got bracing in to mount everything that's going to the wall, TVs, computer equipment, all that good stuff. This will actually be the volleyball locker room. Again, drywall already being hung into the wet area, shower area. Bring you into the sports medicine rehab area. We have a rehab area of office space. And we have over here our hydro pool. The piece of equipment's already set in place here. We had to get the HydroWorks 5,000 piece of equipment in before they could build all the walls and everything around it. Big piece of equipment that sits here will be with the treatment of our student athletes who are rehabbing injuries. We can pass through the treatment area, take you down to the corridor to where the office space is. And for those interested, this is the window that was shattered for the accident that happened at Stroh the other day. No structural damage done, just some superficial damage to the outside. We're essentially in the corridor here that walks us down through coaches' offices here to the left of the screen, walking down through head coach and assistant coaches' offices down through this way. Walking past what will be a conference room, video editing suite, and then the classroom or post-game media area inside the open office space right here where we'd first enter the building to enter into the office space. Here's a quick look at the practice gym. Full-size regulation practice, 94 feet. Windows are supposed to be installed sometime in the next week or two to really close this portion of it in. But this will be the practice gym, give our student athletes an opportunity to use this facility when there's activities on the main court. Now I'm going to take you up the steps to the concourse level. You'll get a good view of the actual bowl of the Stroh Center. This entrance to the stairway that we're climbing is at the west end of the building adjacent to the practice gym. So when you come to the top of the landing, you can essentially see the bowl itself, get a good idea of the open space, the open concourse. We're looking to the east out the large windows there. And we're essentially at the west end where the students would be seating on the floor level. The view looking east kind of gives you an idea how wide the corridor is. This is essentially the concourse. We're walking eastbound right adjacent to Wooster Street. So we've got restrooms to our right, we've got concessions to our left, and I'll walk you into the Anderson Club, named after Harold Anderson. It'll be the premium seating location. And give you an idea what the view would be from the club area to the court. So we're essentially looking to the north as we stand here. The team benches will be on this side of the facility. And you can get an idea of the look of the building from the inside. This will be your view as you come up the main staircase in the front of SIBO, the main lobby. You come up to a large landing and you walk out and you can see essentially the entire bowl. So now we're looking to the west. So you can see the bowl, and at the far end we're kind of zeroed in on the three steel supports. That's where the video board will hang. At the far end, just above the retractables on the floor section. So straight ahead is where the Capturian video board will just be displayed. Here's the view from the lowest row of the bowl section. Below us would essentially be all the retractables. As a reminder, everything in Stroh is a chair back with the exception of the bleacher seats at the west end, which are retractables as well. But everything in the facility generally is a 19, 20, 21 or 22 inch chair back seat. Roughly 4,400 seats in the capacity. We're back on the ground level, and we're essentially at the back of house area. Loading dock, electrical mechanical rooms back here. This is where the visiting teams and our teams would potentially enter the back of the building. I'm actually walking across the floor. Standing approximately where the west end hoop would be, the court runs east-west. So looking from the floor level, you can kind of see all the way around the facility. Give you a good idea of the building being on the floor level. And I'm taking the tunnel out, which essentially be the direction that the teams will come on and off the floor. BG would enter and exit the floor from down right around here, back toward their locker room again. Down along the north corridor were essentially all the building function space, including storage, concession commissary, electrical mechanical rooms, and more storage. Great thing about Stroh is the amount of storage we actually have. This is actually an electrical room that'll control all the power and distribution of power throughout the entire building. Got mechanical functions to maintain the temperature and air quality in the facility. Storage. Last view of a corridor that runs north-south just adjacent to the main lobby is the location where all the visiting team locker rooms are. There's 4 visiting team locker rooms that are part of the Stroh on the ground floor, available for visiting teams and whatever functions for space needs. We have events in the facility. This is where we are in terms of the Stroh Center construction. Things are moving along nicely, and I hope you've enjoyed the walkthrough.